I'll say this, you got to know the character of the person that you're dealing with, you know? And this is where I think people get into blind spots. They justify bad acts from their friends. I think we've all done that before. Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's like, he's my buddy. It's just the way he is,
Oh yeah.
He's
I've never done that.
He's just, he likes to go out and then look at other girls, and that's just what he does. It's just his thing, but he's my buddy. He's been my buddy for a lot. You know what I mean? Like they overlook pretty bad character flaws.
Yeah.
And other people. And look, I mean, no one's a saint.
Yeah, no one's perfect, but there are, there's being an imperfect human and there's blaring red warning flags.
You're right.
They're not the same thing.
They are not the same thing. There's definitely being human and making mistakes. And, how does that person generally handle when they do something wrong? Do they like say, you know what, you're right. I kind of F this up. Let me take responsibility for this and, make up the damage or, whatever we have to do.
Yeah.
Or is it just constant, like defensive, like it was you. It's all because of you.
Deny, defend.
Yeah. But you did this and you always did this. And what about you? You
made me do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this is so that's, again, that's a bad character flaw. So again, when you are looking to partner, you guys got to make sure that that person has, certain traits that are non-negotiable.
Yeah.
And, honestly, looking at their financial condition as well is probably pretty important. How do they handle money? How do they look at money?
I'd say that's very important, not pretty important.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't, you got to, it's just like when you get into a marriage, right?
Yep.
If one person is a huge saver and one person is just spend, shop, you're gonna butt heads. It's inevitable.
Yeah. So in that case, either that person that's really good with the money is in control of it and the other person's okay with that. Or you don't partner with somebody like that. You just don't.
I would avoid it.
I would too.
I would avoid it because even if that, even if you're the person good with money and the other person says you can have control.
Yep.
You can have control until they decide to fight you on it. And then it's back to reality that you're 50-50.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I would say that's just there is no middle ground there. If you guys aren't compatible on a financial level,
yeah,
you're not compatible as partners.
Yeah, because it's all good. It's generally come down to, I mean, the things that we've seen of where the partnerships really break down have generally been some of the things we talked about already. Like one person wants to is really a go-getter and the other person's just kind of like a meh, like that. I think that creates some animosity between the two. And what are some of the other things that I've seen that create bad partnerships?
I've seen a lot of bickering over, and this is kind of a life thing. It can happen to anyone, but selling, one person just decides like, hey, I'm 60, I've had enough. And the other person's, 55 and they're like, I got 5-10 years left in me.
Yep.
Yeah. That's been an issue a couple times.